There's a little town in a little valley, and that town is filled with scandal! This is the opening night of Scandal 17. With your cast, Kate Danley as Tiffany Spacey.
I'm dead people. It's my job. I'm the county coroner.
With Megan Gamble as Roz Rammer.
Little Valley's auto mechanic. Need a lube job?
With Daniel Hartnett as Val Mortimer.
You didn't hear it from me.
With Jessica Lovelace Chandler as Cassie Jones.
You can call me Destiny's Butterfly.
And Steve Mackler as Shlomo Steinberg.
Wherever you go, whatever you know, get a hot dog from Shlomo.
And Daniel Stewart as Phyllis Bourgeois.
The only thing Dennis Hopper and Jay Giles have in common is my vagina.
And Chris Sabatier as Squawk Box Kenny Kincaid.
Some birds just can't be caged. Their feathers are too bright. I'm one of those birds.
And Micah Ethan as your villain, Darth Anderson.
If you couldn't tell, I'm the good guy.
And now, your ticket may have bought the whole seat, but all you'll need is the edge. For these black shirts are going to represent everyone else in the show. Paul DeRosso and Art Suazo. And now, get ready for Scandal! Our episode opens at the Little Valley Mall, where Val Mortimer runs across young Cassie Jones, who seems to be a bit nauseous.
Oh, I like that. I gotta make it to the Forever 21. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, honey.
Are you gonna buy that?
Cassie,
Oh,
do you have the bird flu?
I don't know. I don't understand what's going on because every morning lately I wake up and I feel like throwing up.
Uh-oh, that reminds me of time 10 months before I had my little Shannon. Yeah, that was
Did
when
you
I
have-
started playing tennis.
Did you have the
Have you
bird?
been playing tennis?
No, I don't play tennis.
Huh. I don't know why you'd be nauseous then.
I don't either.
Well, listen. What's that all about?
Why are you talking to me? You don't ever talk to me. You just come down to the club and you say nasty things about my job and what I do, and you say that
Just because all my daughters are going to Villanova doesn't mean that everything's great for me, you know?
Are you saying that everything's not great for you?
My husband just died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been a little rough.
Did you want to talk about it? No! I'm so sorry.
Maybe they'll comment on no drinks, because that's all that one of us seems to do lately. Meanwhile, at just a slightly different area of the same mall, Shlomo Steinberg works the kosher cart, but his contract is up for negotiation, and the owner of the mall, Darth Anderson, is going to ask a steep price.
Delicious. These hot dogs are gorgeous. These are the best dogs this side of Little Valley, this side of Big Valley, and this side of Apple Valley. I love me a dog.
Shlomo! Sorry, it seems I have caught you mid-bite. Please, finish. I will wait.
You're very sweet, Darth Anderson.
That's what they say.
What brings you to my little nook of the mall? It's so nice to see you.
Well, you see, I have a problem here. Your contract here at the Little Valley Shopping Center is up.
Oh.
And I can tell you, I am going to ask a steep price.
Okay. I don't think I can give you anything more than I normally give you, which
Look,
is everything I've ever earned.
Look, Shlomo, I did a little research, and I did some math.
What is
Don't
this?
mind the mall security.
With the glasses and the gun? What were you...
That's Foreman. You don't mess with Foreman.
I can't even get out of the way. He's standing in the
Shlomo,
way.
I need to ask you. I have to ask you. You get what, $2?
Her hot dog, yeah, it's quite a deal for me. I sell a 50, I make a whole $100.
You get out of my way.
What are you doing? That's my area. Nobody goes near my area, Darth.
Yeah, take the money.
That was
This is my shopping mall. This is the Little Valley Shopping Center. Does it say the Shlomo Shopping Center outside?
I wish it did.
No, it doesn't. Because you don't have the money to own something like this. You don't have the tenacity.
Darth, look at me. You and me, we've known each other 24 years. I remember you came to my house as a boy. We sat, we ate, we schmoozed. And now?
Now things are different. Things are very different.
They don't have to be different, Darth. I've given
Make no mistake. Things are different when I say that they are different. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I being kosher with you? Hmm?
You're being trafe, but I understand.
At just that moment, at the Little Valley radio station, where Kenny Kincaid has spun a series of requests, Phyllis Bourgeois is coming down to correct some of his misinformation of some of the bands he's been playing here on 70s Hour.
You believe this shit, man? Commemorative yearbook. Donny Osmond. WKRP.
That's Donny Osmond!
Are you in support of this? Ken, I didn't
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you when you're working. I know you hate that, but I have to talk to you about some of the things you've been saying on the station.
Woman, are you crazy?
Am I crazy?
We're not supposed to know each other. Not here at the job.
It's just Johnny. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Hey, Johnny, why don't you get us some lunch, man? Buy yourself a Quiznos.
Luckily, put on Don McLean's American Pies. We'd have about 8.5 minutes to talk about it.
Kenny, listen.
Sorry. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. That's what I think.
You've been playing the Jay Giles band all afternoon.
Right.
Do you understand the information that you've been putting out about them is incorrect? Jay Giles didn't join the band until 1975. It was Peter Wolf! Kenny, it was Peter Wolf! They were called the Hallucinations! I think I should know!
My credibility's at stake. Oh, wait a minute. You think you should know? Is that another guy you fucked? Jesus!
Kenny, I can't have you judging me like this. Not if we're going to be lovers.
I mean, there's Groupie, and then there's you. It's crazy.
They all loved me, Kenny. They all loved me in their own way.
Okay, you know what? I need you to stop talking about these rockers because I wouldn't need pills if you stopped talking about all the guys you fucked.
Don't blame your drug addiction on OxyContin on me.
Damn, you's a cold bitch. Listen, I'm sure that the general public is more concerned with Jay Giles having died today than they are with the little nuances of the history.
Well, I think you can understand then why I'm very upset for getting your facts wrong. I loved him, Kenny, more than I could ever love you.
Funny, I could say the same thing. But not exactly in the same way, just, I mean, the music, the band, the music, fuck, I wish I hadn't said that.
What are you driving at, okay? What are you trying to say?
You ain't nothing to me. Get that straight to your head. And don't ever show up at my work again. I got an image to protect. I'm the closest thing to a rock star this town has or has ever seen.
Image, huh? Image, really? Well, maybe if you were so concerned about your image, you wouldn't go up knocking up little strippers. That's right, I think it was you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's right. I read little Cassie Jones's cards, and I'm telling you that girl's pregnant, and I know you're the father.
Pretty juicy for the first night, huh? Meanwhile, down at the county morgue, Tiffany Spacey is going over some last-minute work on a bad train wreck when suddenly Roz Rammer comes in to find out if she'd found a piece of her former lover Johnny anywhere.
Oh, hey, Mr. Johnson. Got your nose? Not really. Someone else did. We'll find out what got you dead, though, real quick. Just put you back in cold storage here. It's a full day here at the morgue, isn't it? I love my job. Oh, hey, Ross. How you doing?
Tiffany,
What?
has a piece of Johnny arrived yet?
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. I know that Johnny died over 3 years ago and you're still mourning his death. And even though inside of the car that blew up when they were drag racing, they didn't discover his body. His body hasn't arrived here yet. I'm sorry. I got some other really good dead bodies I want to see. Here, sure, Mr. Smith. He was killed in a train wreck. You can tell because his head's been squished like a cantaloupe. And then over here, this is Mrs. Rosalind. It's kind of like your name. She's got multiple lacerations lacerations all over her femur and her tibia, which shouldn't have killed her. Probably her head popping off did it. Tiffany? Yes?
I want to thank you for letting me come in every day to see if Johnny's here. Because I know in my heart that Johnny's still alive.
Oh, Ross. You're just about the only person who ever wants to hang out with me. It might be the stench of death that surrounds me that drives me away. Thanks for being such a good friend.
Well, death's on my side.
Is it?
It is. Everything I touch dies, so death's on my side.
Well, and everything that I touch is already dead. So it's kind of the same.
So we're kind of one with each other.
Yeah, and that's why you're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Someday we'll find out what really happened to your Johnny.
Until now, we'll just figure out what happened to this dead guy right over here.
Okay, wanna help? I got a scalpel.
Meanwhile, right outside the mall's strip club, Cassie Jones is running late for work when she runs into Darth Anderson, one of the few men in town who's actually kind to her.
Long shoes.
My beautiful Cassie, how are you doing this fine, beautiful day in Little Valley?
Well, I was running late, but now that you're here, I guess I got a minute. Are you going into the club today, sir?
No. I am not going into a club to pay people for something I can get for free.
Well, but I can't take my clothes off on the street here for free because I get arrested for being naked outside.
That's very good, Cassie. That's very good. I'm glad that you know the law. That's very good. I've come and waited for you here because I have decided that I cannot see you strip anymore. I cannot allow it. I cannot allow for you to go into this disgusting place.
No, what the hell? You know, you are about the 30th guy this week to tell me that they don't want to see me naked anymore. And I don't understand what's going on.
But Cassie, out of all of them, who cares? I care for you. I look after you. I make sure that you're taken care of. I'm going to make sure that everything inside you is taken care of.
Ow, that kind of hurt.
So, Cassie, I have decided to give you a job in Little Valley, so you do not have to work at this horrible place anymore.
No, but you don't understand. I kind of love my job, you see. When I'm not on the stage, I'm just regular old Cassie Jones. Sure, I've got a great body, but what am I going to do with it? But when I'm on stage, I'm like Destiny's butterfly. And butterflies are free, sir. Butterflies are free.
And may I ask you, Cassie, what are you going to do about this?
What? What are you talking about?
I see everything. I know everything.
I guess I've gained a little weight.
You have something inside you.
A soul, a heart,
Well, let's see here, Cassie.
a
You're...
tampon that got lost. I don't understand.
No, Cassie, not the things in previous times that have happened to you. We're talking about right now.
Okay.
You're throwing up in the morning.
And I'm kind of emotional if you haven't noticed.
So let's put the pieces together here, shall we?
Okay, I'm not very good with puzzles, but...
You're pregnant!
What? No, because I can't be pregnant because
Oh,
I
you
only
are.
have sex in swimming pools, and you can't get pregnant if you have sex in the water.
You're so stupid, I cannot be mean to you.
Thank you.
Cassie, I do not want you working here anymore. What is going to happen when you have a child and they know that their mother is a stripper? That's just terrible and disgusting. baby grew up knowing his mother was nothing but somebody else's trap.
I guess I kind of want to die like how I feel right now.
Or I could give you a new job.
Okay.
You see, I have a problem here in Little Valley. It seems that the police department can't stay alive long enough to do their job. So, with the power invested by me, you are the new Little Valley Sheriff's Deputy.
Okay. That's great. Thank you. I'm still reeling from the fact that I'm
The pregnant strippers, the new sheriff's deputy? None of us saw that coming, that's for sure. Meanwhile, back at the mall, Phyllis Bourgeois and Val Mortimer have both descended upon the food court to get their guilty pleasure, a kosher dog.
Hello, Val. Do you mind if I sit with you?
Oh, Phyllis, of course. Yeah.
How have you been?
Well, I've been a little sad about husband being dead.
Oh,
But,
yes.
you know.
I heard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, but it's all right.
You know
You
what?
know,
I feel
I've been playing a lot of golf.
You know, you're not dealing with something, Val.
Oh, no, the golf is going really well. I have been getting really high scores, low scores, the kind that you want to get in that game. I love golf, and
Can I get you a dog?
get me a dog, please. I will think about those dogs all night.
Phyllis Bourgeois, I didn't see you.
How are you?
Oh, much better now, thank
Looking
you.
very rotund.
Well, is that good?
It is. You look healthy.
Thank you. I've been doing a lot of eating. I've been doing a lot of selling. Unfortunately, I haven't been doing a lot of schwitzing.
It happens. Things will turn around for you. I can tell.
Well,
Oh,
Can I
Phyllis.
can I get 2 dogs, one for Val and one for you?
shit, you want all the fixins?
Everything.
All right. Relish for the vow, right? Relish.
That's right.
Unfortunately, I don't have the 57 kind of ketchup anymore. Things are a little slow right now. I've only got Hunt's. I hope you don't mind.
Maybe you could just throw some cheese on
You
it.
know,
Oh,
I'm getting a little sick of this. You're not having all the products, okay? We come to a specific hot dog joint, so we can get the kind with the toppings that you said we could have.
She's under a little stress. Her husband just died.
A little stressed. She's like,
I do stuff in the morning and then I come here so I can have some lunch. And then you don't have the toppings!
Val, listen. You gotta get a hold of yourself. You got to get a hold of yourself. You gotta stop playing golf.
Oh, forget it!
It's death.
Val, you still gotta pay for the dog. It's $2.
I'll get the dog.
Everyone just wants money from me. The funeral home. The place that I have carved his coffin. Everything.
Val, all I can sense from you is sadness.
I'm not sad. I'm hungry.
I'm usually right.
See, I feel way better now.
Val,
I'm Val Mortimer and I feel great.
Val, I lost someone too in my life. My Ruthie.
Oh, yes. Your wife. She was killed in a car accident.
Thanks for reminding me.
Phyllis, it was in the papers.
I don't read the papers.
Oh, that's right. Wow, that was
You know I don't read the papers. It muggies up my readings. Your wife. She's very peaceful.
She's dead. Of course she's peaceful. I'm the one that's scratched. She's dead.
Your husband is not at peace, Val.
Is he with his wife?
No.
What the?
Ruthie is over here. Roger is over here.
You'll be over there with Ruthie.
It's like a synagogue. The Goyle's over here, and the men over here. I understand.
Just as long as he's not cheating on me in the beyond, okay? Because I just couldn't.
Now listen to me. You've got to start dealing with his death, or he's going to come for you. He's going to come for you in the night, Belle. He says, stop playing golf.
Meanwhile, down at Roz Rammer's shop, Squawk Kenny Kincaid, freaked out by the idea that he may have an impending baby on the way, is coming to get his vintage car, which Roz has been working on for the past 3 weeks. But it's not ready. Yet.
Roz, I need my car. Tell me the fucking thing is ready today. Tell me the fucking thing is ready today.
The fucking thing is ready today. It'll be ready tomorrow.
Oh! Man!
Jesus fuck, it's a 1962 Cadillac. What do you want me to do?
I gotta get out of town, Roz. This chick's talking like she might have my baby inside her.
Well, that's a pretty cowardly thing for you to do to run away, Kenny. That's not the boy I knew, that I grew up with.
I don't have time to be judged, Roz. You know anyone who throws a hard punch in the belly?
You know, Mr. Kenny Kincaid, don't play bad boy anymore.
My career's at stake here, Roz. I can't have a baby running around. You think anyone's gonna respect me as a rocker if I got a goddamn toddler in my arm and vomit on my AC/DC?
Why don't you play that little game we played back in the 6th grade, Kenny? Why don't you just say it's somebody else's?
Every time I've had a crucial decision to make in my life, I ended up fucking somebody.
You remember the last time this had happened, 2 years before.
Well, I remember. I was in the back of a police squad car. And I had some drugs on me at the time. And this guy must have been new or something. He didn't even frisk me, right? But I start talking to him, right? I start talking to him about the best blowjob I ever got. And I start demonstrating her skills. And in the process, the bag of weed about this big tumbles out of my zipper when I was demonstrating.
Oh my God, Kenny, we gotta get out of the car. Kenny, get out of the car!
No, you don't understand. This girl had talent. It's like she had no gag reflex.
Kenny,
Kenny,
it's your best friend. Kenny,
sorry.
Kenny,
We're back
you're
in
thinking
the
back to me.
present day.
You're thinking back to my worst mistake of my life ever being with you. Kenny!
Sorry. It's such a vivid memory. I'm not sure where we are right now.
What I do know, Kenny, is that my overalls are falling down,
Your lips are red. Jesus.
and that I long for the days that you and I used to ride on my pink huffy bike out in the dirt. You need to be a man. Be a man like you were back in the 6th grade, Kenny, and stick around for this woman. You ain't fucking pussy anymore.
Nah, no way. I like being a celebrity way too much, man. Kids come and go. They don't need another one.
You know what, Kenny? I will think less of you and not finish your fucking car if you don't do what's man enough or at least spread some kind of rumor that it's not yours. Do something.
Okay. How about I have the baby and I leave it somebody's window after I have a baby and take a baby?
I don't know. How much are you offering?
Meanwhile, a panicked Cassie Jones is gone to the closest thing to a doctor she knows, Tiffany Spacey at the county morgue, for medical advice. They met when her cat suffered a terrible tricycle accident.
Oh, Mr. Smith. It's so bizarre looking down and seeing you there. Too bad you can't see me. Your eyeballs are all gone. Maybe someday.
I know you cut things up to see what's inside them, and I need you to do that to me. What? I need to know what's inside of me, and if it's a baby or not.
Well, inside of you, we'll find in your thoracic cavity, your heart, your lungs, your spleen, your liver, down in your lower abdomen. We'll find your big intestine and your little
I'm
intestine.
sorry, you lost me at Jurassic cavity. I don't. Can you just tell me if I'm pregnant or not so I know?
Why do you think you're pregnant?
Because Mr. Darth said that I was, and he knows everything, and because nobody wants to see me naked anymore, and I guess that's what happens when you're pregnant.
Well, nobody wants to see me naked, and I'm not pregnant.
So wait, what you're saying is that I might just be old and ugly and smell like death. That's such a relief. Oh God, I thought I was pregnant. Oh God. I'm glad we worked this out.
Wait, you think I'm old and ugly? I mean, I know I smell like death.
Well, I just mean you're not 20 anymore like I am, and
I'm only 35 years old. I'm not that old at all. Oh.
I just that's kind of old where I'm used to coming from.
Oh, you know, you can't strip forever. I mean, even in a strip mall.
That's true. But listen, the great thing is I don't have to strip anymore. I mean, I still kind of want to, but I don't have to because also I'm the deputy sheriff, mayor, I don't know, but something where I'm a policeman or
No, that makes no sense. Those are the people who bring in the bodies to me. The people who I'm responsible for solving the crimes and finding out why they died. You're gonna be the one bringing in the murder victims to me?
I guess so. I guess we'll be seeing a lot more of each other, which is great on account of we both smell like death and everything, and we.
No! I've spent the past 17 years of my life
tape, it was discovered that Cassie just shoved Mr. Hanson off of a table and had sex with a living person. Careful review of the tape. Meanwhile, back at the local Little Valley Mall, Val Mortimer has run up an enormous bar tab but has mysteriously forgotten her purse. She's arguing with the waiter who wants to treat her well, but it's growing increasingly difficult to. It looks like Darth Anderson will eventually have to step in.
Hey, where'd you go?
I'm here.
So, like I said, my name is Val Mortimer.
You said that when you came in. 4 hours ago.
So just put it on my script for the club.
What?
The script.
The what?
I bought the tickets for the charity events.
No, you owe $279 for the 6 bottles of wine and the purple hooter.
That looks like a prime number.
I don't know. I just know that that's how much you owe me and the bar. The bar.
That's doing yoga.
I'm gonna go get.
It is all right, Di.
Oh, Darth!
Thank you. It is all right there, Chester. I will take care of the tab.
Thank you, Chester. The script is in the back of the area.
You know, usually when somebody picks up somebody else's tab, they say thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please, Val, could you please sit down? You're embarrassing all of us. Thank you. Val, it has come to my attention that you plan on having some kind of charity event?
Yes. Val Mortimer's Town Show for the children. The children who can't walk, the children who can't speak, the children who cannot dance. This charity event is my heart. Ever since I was at Williams. Oh, Val Mortimer. They knew that I was going to do charity. I was going to put together shows that everybody would want to see and pay money that was going to another thing, not to the show.
Well, Val,
It's a business. Non-profit.
well, Val, here is the problem. See, you rented out my club to have your charity event, and
Right.
I think I'd like to change it a little bit.
Okay.
You see, I have noticed a problem in Little Valley of women whose husbands have died on them.
Okay, women whose husbands have died on them. I don't want to do something about sex. I'm sorry, but that's just not a Val Mortimer kind of thing. You know, that's
Val, I was talking about you and your husband.
What?
I was talking about you and your dead husband.
I had a dead husband, but it's been a while now. It's been 32 days.
And how did he die?
He does on the train and then.
I should have given them the soda.
Well, Val, your story of death and despair has touched my heart. have your charity event at my prestigious club, which is right next to the shopping center.
Right. Okay.
Except, like I said, I want it to be for the widows of Little Valley. I want you to be the keynote speaker at the event and tell everybody there about how sad you are about your husband dying.
I will not do that.
Then you don't have a charity event. It is your choice. You do the event how I want you to do it, and you allow everybody in Little Valley to see your pain, or you get nothing. You're in for a lot of money, Val.
Oh no. You're gonna change my charity event. It's gonna be a lot of papers to fill out, but because you're kind of scary.
Listen, Val, you said I'm going to change your charity event. I already have. Get out of my mall.
I just want to be the boss.
After a second narrow escape from necrophilia, the show moves back to the DJ booth at the local Little Valley station, where Squawkbot's Kenny Kincaid enters just at the end of a long version of Hey Jude to find Phyllis Bourgeois waiting for him.
God damn it, Phyllis, what did I tell you just this morning?
That's right, I'm still here.
What do you want from me?
What do you think I want from you?
I honestly don't know, but I feel like I should.
Today is the day that Jay Giles died. And I know how he wanted you to celebrate.
By me putting my hand on your ass?
You've got the right idea. Now, before we get into it, promise me you won't defame any of my ex-boyfriends by giving wrong information over the air again. Promise me! Promise me, Kenny.
Yeah, I promise!
Thank you.
Damn, your pussy's too good. What's that?
You'll take responsibility for your actions. You're not gonna leave that little girl high and dry now, are you?
Of course not. I'll find out how much an abortion costs and I'll pay for it.
She's gonna have that baby, Kenny Kincaid, because she's gonna have it because I didn't get to have my baby. I didn't get to have my baby when I was her age, and it was the worst thing I ever did.
Man, all these things about your past are not conducive to a good sex life for us now.
I'm sorry, Kenny. I feel very strongly about this. You can't skip town because
I wish you hadn't said that. Now I'm imagining like a scabby part on your womb.
you've got problems, Kenny Kincaid. Listen. You cannot abandon her and that baby. You listen to me? You listen to me!
It's the smell of Marlboros and perfume. I can't get enough of it. I think I died without it. I'll give you whatever you want. God, these matron lips.
Yes, Kenny. And you can have them anytime you want as long as you do what I say.
I'll do anything you want, baby. I'll do anything you want!
He will do anything she wants. What will he do next week? Come back and find out for the next exciting episode of Scramble!